everyone, welcome back to our channel. My name is Gus.
And I'm Will, and we're the
And
Review
we're the Review
Boys.
Boys. Okay, so guys, so it's another Friday. Unfortunately, no Game Boys for this week. But we're going to be reviewing episode 2 and 3 of Hanging Out by Team Mag. Yes?
Yeah, Team Mag and collaboration with Blue, is it?
Yes. Yeah, so we really enjoyed the first episode. It's the best hookup ever. And the next episode is the debriefing. So we're very happy that the director, Peterson Vargas, and some of the actors were actually acknowledging our small video. So they were very happy.
Twitter.
That we were very happy that they were excited that people are watching it again and people are interested with the show. I think it's a very good show to watch, especially with how things are with the LGBT world right now. I think representation is important, and this show is able to do that, right?
They did a really great job in just making it normalized. Like what they're doing here is just like, it's just a day-to-day thing that people do this stuff, right? And then instead of something that's like a little bit seedy, controversial, whatever, it's actually lighthearted and interesting and fun. And it's, I think, something that we're longing for nowadays, especially when we're in this lockdown. People are going out, they're meeting with new friends, they're having parties, and we're longing for that right now. That might be
Yeah, you were saying in the last episode, we were like, I don't know if I'm enjoying it because I am jealous that they're all drinking outside, hanging with friends, or it's really good. But I actually think it's really good. And we've talked about it, about representation and avoiding stereotypical portrayals of LGBT characters, and I think they were able to do that. So
I'm just learning about the whole what do you call it, the BL tropes and all that stuff, and there's nothing here about tropes. None, right? So that's great.
But I think they avoided because like how shows were, they would show a gay character and the gay character has to be flamboyant, or the gay character has to be wearing pink or anything like that. But here it didn't really do that. And we can talk further. Let's see what's gonna happen in the next episode. So this is again the debriefing.
Episode 1 was going to a party. All right, and then I forgot about
David. So again, sorry, we were corrected. We kept on calling the main guy Fidel, but it was a different character. So I apologize for that. So David went to Grinder meetup, but he found something different, a surprise party for Adrian, and things are getting better. It ended with David going back to the condo of Adrian, bringing Snakes and Ladders game board, because he knew that Adrian's very interested in that.
I didn't know that either. That's good.
Okay, so let's watch episode 2, debriefing. Okay.
Debriefing.
Ready?
Okay, go. They're playing Snakes and Ladders. Nice lighting, very nice. I like the atmospheric lighting.
The fairy light,
the Christmas light.
Snake. So, use the rules. Fine.
Oh,
so every time they lose, it's a strip game.
Strip game for Snakes and Ladders.
Woo! How can you do that? Every time you slip?
Dali lang.
Or maybe every time that you get eaten by the snake.
Oh,
Yeah.
pag ako napunta
There. Yun.
Pag ikaw yung napunta sa ladder.
They have different rules.
Okay.
So if Adrian goes up, so going down, going up, top and bottom. No. Haven't played this game for a really long time.
Guwapo nila, oh.
Oh no!
Oh
no! Are those his boxers?
It looks like it.
Shit!
So what else?
Stand up.
Babe,
Wala na akong mobile
well,
pay.
Oh.
That was my last. Serious.
what can he
What,
take
what,
out?
what else? What else?
Oh, bading ko.
Kaluluwa mo.
Your skin. Why did they cut it?
What the?
Ganon. Sa kitchen?
So this is Sheena, the girl.
I mean,
Yeah.
If you're familiar with Sinescuela,
feeling ko
like
talaga
people were
nagagalit
telling
si
me,
Adrian sa
she was palikpik in
Hashtag
Sinescuela.
marami na.
Ako, I don't think ganun
I don't know if
talaga
you know Sinescuela. It's a
Well,
children's show. Wait back.
Oh,
I've been with Adrian
It
since
sounds familiar,
grade 5 versus ikaw na
eh?
parang tagyawat na pumasok sa buhay namin ng college.
Hindi mo parang shy type si Dave?
Kung hindi siya nagkamali ng
I can't believe, like, you know,
he would have been fucking
Instagramming and shooting your foods 4 years ago.
I guess
Still happens
years
now.
ago.
Pun intended.
Kadiri ka. Corny mo. Ito na. O, ayan na. Oh.
Yay, I've been waiting for this.
So, what did Adrian text you ba? I wanna
Eto,
see.
I'll show you.
David arrived with snakes and ladders, 3 exclamation points. We played until we fell asleep. Smiley face. Ayan.
Hindi ko din message
Making
yan.
that.
Wala ka to context yan. Feeling ko yan.
But Adrian wanted him. And David, he came back.
At naglaro sila ng board games.
Bored games. God. Why are you so sure na wala nangyari sa kanya?
Do you think something happened?
Kailangan ba alam?
I'll post this on my Blue profile. This is bading.
This is bading food.
Ay, dude.
Hindi ako nagpo-food.
What is bading food?
Very
Healthy food daw is bading food.
So ano nga? Bakit sa tingin mo walang nangyari sa kanilang dalawa?
Bakit pang kailangan nalaman?
I like him, si David. Ba't siya?
Our friends are like that. I'm guilty.
He's younger than us.
Yeah, pero nasasakay niya tayo.
Mhm.
And to think, imagine ha, he wasn't offended at all by you that night.
Or magaling lang talaga siya magtago ng emotion.
Tago-tagoan ng
Either
emotion.
way, I like him. So wait, eto na talaga. Last na. Ano na lang sa tingin mo yung nangyari ng gabi?
Alam mo, tingin ko,
Thanks for this, but
But?
what? It's late and we're drunk.
Oh, so
Pwede ako bumalik.
Next time.
no kiss.
Anong nangyari? What happened?
Don't leave.
Is that a
That's
speculation?
her interpretation, yeah.
I want you.
shut up.
That's why it didn't make sense.
Salot ka, hindi kasi ganyan si Adrian. Alam mo, mabait yun. So, he would have said,
Yes, Adrian seems like a safe guy.
it's late. Dito ka na lang mo.
They're just
Una na ako para.
Imagine.
Oh.
See? Pagod ka na. Ito ka na matulog.
yeah, come on.
Stay here alone.
Hug, cuddle.
Ganyan kasi. Stay here alone.
Pero sige, go. Continue.
Story, nag-i-imagine lang sila kung anong posible nangyari.
Alam mo, matulog na tayo.
So the debrief is with them and not with David and Adrian.
Yeah.
Sige, pero dito na lang ako.
Hindi na, wag ka na dito. Punta sa kwarto. Malaki ang...
Adrian told David,
Yes.
come to my bedroom.
Yes. Yes. Ganyan.
Writers.
I like this better.
Yeah.
I'm not a female.
But they don't know that they did a strip
Tapos,
board game, right?
Most
So
likely
they
they
didn't
did.
speculate
They only
that.
knew about the snakes and ladders.
Kuha lang ka tanda.
Yeah. Sarap matulog pag lasing.
Stay katabi. Uh-oh.
Maliit yung bed.
happened yet.
All bed.
They
Yeah.
slept.
That's it.
They slept. That's it. Yeah.
What?
No wonder you're single. Fucking hate that version.
Okay.
A gay
first
guy
of all,
and a girl.
I'm single. Kasi hindi ko kailangan ng relationship para
Yes,
ma-validate
tama.
ang sarili ko.
Don't need a
Take care
relationship
of
to
my life.
validate.
Si boyfriend
Wow.
kasi masyado nilang seryoso ang pagiging boy. So, I need a real man.
Wow.
At habang hindi pa ako nakakahanap ng real man, I will be single
Tama.
and fabulous.
Go, girl.
Napaka-touchy
Go,
subject.
girl.
Sabihin mo yun, pa nagpapavalidate tayo.
Party.
Grabe.
Alam mo ba,
Mm.
kilala kita, nagpo-project ka.
Yep.
Project kanino?
Mm-hmm.
Po-project ka.
Project, like,
Hindi.
pose.
Siyempre, you like him.
Living
You
through
don't
him,
know.
project, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Could be. I do that.
That's cute.
Me too, yeah. I'm happy for, them.
Hindi pwede. He's under my protection. I'm sorry.
Naka. Naka, you interested in information? O hindi kanya nanay, ha?
Well, I keep him in my
Ay.
room and stuff him in my
Ay.
Kadiri
From the
ka.
back.
Stuff him in my backpack.
Nice. It's not to be weird.
Okay,
Oh,
relax.
ah,
I mean-
your tips.
He's cute.
Mm-hmm.
I like
Yeah.
him. That's it. Wala akong balak sa kanya.
Okay, sure.
Relax okay.
Wait, is he interested in David?
May not-
Yeah, seems like it.
And he's here.
Ha? Ano mo, you invite him.
Ah,
Ako mamaya pang work ng kami.
Hi guys.
Hi!
is that him?
As
Oh!
soon as
Yeah.
you
Oh.
join, basta ito,
Yeah.
this ha. Kasi hindi pa yung nagagalaw ni Jesse. Malinis yan. Walang microbe.
Thanks, thanks. So, kanina pa kayo dito?
It's like, yeah.
He's cute.
He is.
Wait,
Oh,
what happened?
debriefing
Wow,
na.
straightforward.
Wala.
Ouch.
Wala. Ano
Close
yun?
na agad.
Nag-text
Wow.
sa akin si Adrian, ha? I mean, Adrian texts me everything. As in, we're best
He's
friends.
trying to, take him.
I'm the
Don't do that, don't do that.
What happened the other night?
Wala. Tinext ko lang siya. I just thought he might want to play some board games.
Baka defensive. Uy, niloloko.
Masyado kayo offensive kasi.
Oo nga.
I wanted to get used to this kasi madami akong
Yeah.
freebies, madami akong clients.
Yeah.
So, sumama ka lang sa amin.
Pwede sumama.
Yeah.
But,
I wanna go.
I want me to. Yaya mo naman kami.
What's that? Are those s'mores?
Yeah, it looks like a s'more. S'more waffle?
Adrian's texting. How do they finish the game if they don't have clothes anymore?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh wait, so this is what
Wala,
happened.
I don't really celebrate my birthday with my family. Hindi kami close eh. Alam naman nila about me, pero hindi namin pinag-uusapan ever. So, sila na
Yeah, that happens in a lot of families. Like, they know about the status.
Boring ko, no?
Boring. Tired
I
lang.
bored myself.
Just tired. Ah,
You don't talk too much.
But,
patiently waiting for something to happen.
Takot lang kasi ako mag-open.
we remember these moments.
Ah, yeah.
Masabi
The
na
awkward.
maganda or...
We don't have anything to do anymore.
Hmm?
Okay lang
Sorry.
yan.
So what's next?
I know exactly how you feel. I'm also like that.
Hindi kaya.
Acting lang.
Scared to open up.
Mahilig lang ako mag-observe.
Yeah, because he's an artist.
Okay. Yeah.
Tapos, gagawa ko ng comic sa nakita ko.
Gagawa ka about us.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah!
cute. I like the music.
Ayan, merch! Ah, tapos na?
I was lost. Oh, it was.
Oh, it's only like 10 minutes. 11 minutes.
Oh, he fell asleep.
Yeah. He's gonna carry. Akala ko he's gonna carry him to the bed.
Like baby carry.
Aww.
Nice.
Cute.
Kilig.
Parang may 1 minute pa. Oh, Fred.
Paulito.
Oh, that was
Jox
good.
Gonzalez followed me on Twitter. Hi.
And Paulito, yay! They followed us.
Peterson Vargas.
Yeah.
Wango Galiaga. Oh, nice. This is a nice episode. So, pretty realistic. Like, debriefs. Do you have debriefs with your friends if they find out that you're dating someone?
Well, me, I'm more like David, as in like reserved until someone asks me. Then, I'll give out bits and pieces. I'm not really that open. But I don't know. Maybe depends who the person is. But yeah, a little bit. How about you?
Depends on the friend. But most likely, if they're my really close friends, of course I won't give like the whole detail, but most likely just like that. We hung out and then slept or something.
The general point.
No, like what's that? I don't kiss and tell. So like not the details of any too intimate things, but
of course.
yeah, I think like I'm guilty on the part of the friends. Like I would
asking them, drilling them.
I wonder what happened.
Oh.
And we have
Gumanon ka no. Gumanon ka no.
like, no, I don't think so. But yeah, so, again, going back to the idea of it being an LGBT show, it's just, just telling a story, just telling how things could happen, but not to the point that they're shoving it in our faces that, hey, this is a gay show or LGBT show or anything like that.
Yeah, that's what I like about it. It's not really pushed that way. Like there are some that are like really pushing the label. This is an LGBT.
Yeah, just to say that it is. So I like that it's just showing a very quiet episode. Like doesn't have to be too hyped or what they call that.
But there's still a lot of stuff happening in it. It's even though it's just a debriefing and they're all in the same setting and that nothing much has changed, but they were telling 3 different stories of what has happened. So that was kind of entertaining to hear and to see.
All this time I was thinking the whole focus will just be between the two of them. It's still kind of the focus, but at least from perspectives of other people.
Yeah.
And I like the idea that the girl was mentioning that relationships does not validate you as a person, not having one. But anyway, yes, we'll stay strong. We have willpower. Willpower.
Yeah.
That's a good shirt. Like willpower.
I know. Baka papagawa tayo ng
Oh yeah. For the giveaway, for the review shirt, so I'll check later. I'll be checking those who gave their Twitter handles in the first hangout video that we did, and then I'll do a raffle, post it in Twitter, and contact the person who won. So good luck.
Papa ayuda.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna go to episode 3, straight to episode 3. So this is Go-To Guys. I'm still with hanging out, and
Go-To Guys are like your friends that you go to, right? Probably.
Do you have Go-To Guys? I have Go-To Guys.
Yeah,
Go-To Guys and yours. Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, so let's start.
Let's start. Good job,
Episode
Team
Episode
TV, Team Mag, Glued.
Cute naman.
No, this is Facebook.
No, it's showing off.
Pati nga. This exact picture, pinakita na sa atin ni David 2 weeks ago.
Sa pictures, ito mga to. Mga friends yan ni Adrian. Yung isa dyan straight if you can read.
Wala ba kayong scandal?
Scandal kagad.
Hindi pa kami umabot doon.
Oh, they haven't done anything yet.
Ayan. Yan sila, yun ang narcos sila. Bakla!
Sino ba yan? Hindi mo.
Actually, kahit ako, I'm not listening. Look at that guy, oh.
Oh, it's
Obar.
Omar.
Do they have an outside
Wait lang.
place
Yeah,
in
they
Obar?
do.
Pa kayo
Smoking, smoking area, right?
It's so like yun na wala pang sex.
Lagi kasi namin kasama yung barkada niya. Sa tingin niyo ba, barkada lang tingin niya sa akin?
Well, it's not like tigang ka.
Tigang.
You know what? Pakita mo lang sa akin yung kablood mo last
Would they be just looking for an
I will
ass,
show
not
you.
a relationship?
Versa, tama lang.
Well, as long as it's not
If I were you,
clear.
dito ka na lang.
Wala naman kaming mapag-uusapan yan eh.
Kasi ba nagsabi mag-uusap kayo?
He's looking for someone to talk to.
Seryoso.
I think he likes
Kailangan
Adrian.
ko ng advice.
Yeah, that's what he tried to communicate,
Asan si Troy?
but he's not really a good communicator.
Magician?
Desaparecido.
Desaparecido.
That's the first time I heard that.
Kasi yung ano eh, yung ka-alter ko.
4 years ago, alters. I don't know. I think I only got aware of it like 2 years
Do
ago.
you remember?
Iiwan mo kami.
Di ba kanina ko pa sinabi? Listening talaga. Ay, invite mo na lang si Papa Joel. Mahilig siya sa mga ganyan.
Winner yun.
Orgy with friends? Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
Alam nyo naman, akala ko ba bonding night tayo?
Hipokrita niyo to. Di ba last time iniwan mo rin
Huh?
Ikikwento ko pa lang si Adrian.
Oh, he really wants to,
You want my advice?
He likes him.
First time,
Na hindi barkada, ang tingin niya sa'yo, kung ikama ka na niya. Mag-sex na kayo.
Really, do you think sex is the indicator that you're no longer friends with?
No.
You know how fast things happen nowadays?
Yeah. You can be friends afterwards.
Uy! Ano ka ba? David!
Oh,
Uy, Fidel!
Fidel! The correct Fidel. The straight Fidel.
Ah, okay. David nga pala. Si Winst and si Perp.
Perp.
Pare, David.
With
Tropa ko.
Winst and perks.
Nag-cap lang kami. Pababa ng amat. Tama ka sa akin.
Saan ba kayo pupunta?
Poker.
Pong?
Pong.
Pong.
Poker.
Putang
Beer
ina.
Beer pong.
Kira kakagaling lang natin sa kiginang children's party. Tapos, pong.
Wait. Children's party?
Yeah, yung bar kasi kanina puro mga bata.
Like college?
Hindi. High school. Hindi.
Have you been to those? When you went to a bar and all of them were like
Sa totoong gusto kong punta.
20s, 18.
Yeah, when I was in Taiwan, and they were all like 18 years old.
Single.
Way
doing,
past.
doing
You still
K-pop
pass like
choreography.
mid-20s, don't worry.
I get along with everybody.
Yeah.
Sa iyo ba talaga gusto pumunta?
Gusto mo sumama? Sama ka. David, right?
Oo.
Oo.
Ay, wait. Pangalan ko David, pero wala akong planong sumama. So,
Wala si little bro. Wag kang lolo. Fine.
saan ba?
For old times, ha?
It's been like what, 6 months?
Oh
since
no,
we've
a
gone
spa?
out? Ah, spa.
Yeah, because they're supposed to be straight, right? Oh no, is this a happy ending spa?
Kami na bahala sa massage mo. Binyag mo pala eh.
Well, if it's a happy ending spa, you can just go get a massage.
Walang agawan naman ako. Guys, teka. Wait lang, guys. Wait. Dating gawin tayo sa...
He's
Tell him
wearing
you're gay.
a rainbow shirt.
Wala ako eh. Ha? Oh shit.
Oh, there.
Hindi na halata pare. Hindi
Yeah.
Is that bad?
Is that
Sabi halata?
Gusto pare, lalaki ka na.
What?
Di ganun yung way.
What?
Huwag kang insensitive, boobs. Di alam mo, ang kailangan mo lang kasi dyan para magtuturo
Oh
ka
my
sa
God.
talagang teacher.
Yeah, that's a very toxic masculine
Yeah,
thing.
Fuck.
To say
Get a
that.
massage.
Kakabati lang namin ni GF, baka ma-jinx.
I
Ako rin, massage na. Ako rin.
don't know. Some people are clueless.
Sige, massage lang. Ayan, okay na. Hindi sana sa bulan lang tayo napunta.
Sumulag.
Sino po sa mga excited person? Ganito.
Napakabilis. Their dialogue is so fast.
Mukhang mabango yung flower mo ah.
Sa akin yun, tangin na.
Basta yung
Oh no.
Medyo masakit dito yun.
I miss getting a massage.
dahan-dahan lang. Bakla ako.
Bakla ako.
Challenge si ate eh.
May
Oo
bakla
nga.
talaga ako.
Bakla siya.
Ay, na-announce pa? What is...
High school friends talaga kayo.
Oo.
Pito talaga kami sa barkada, absent lang yung iba. Kaya Catherine dyan, masakit yan. Sige, ayan.
Catherine. First name basis.
Ito naman kasing isa dyan, recently, parang ayaw sumama sa akin sa barkada.
You're all like separated by just a curtain.
Hindi ka dumalo sa binyag ng ano.
Yeah, it's so weird to have friends with families, with baptism, children's parties.
Oh, I miss my friends and going out.
Ooh. Sorry. What are they doing? Oh, are they drunk?
I don't think so.
Sige, tuloy mo.
What are they doing?
Love you, pare.
Okay na, gusto mo naman nakita masahista ko eh.
Lasing ka pa rin ba?
Didn't seem like drunk before.
Hindi ba ako namimiss?
I've never been like drunk to the point that I'll do crazy things like that.
Yeah, I wouldn't go there if I'm drunk. I want to remember.
Uy, ito yan. Ito, nagpapamasahe.
Uy, Goto sounds good.
Ayos. Kasama ako.
It looks like a legit.
Oh, Adrienne.
Oh, small circle of friends.
Kasi nawalata naman sa tono ng buhay.
Oh yeah, that's si Fidel.
Uy, pero wag mo muna kami putuksin mamaya.
How they're gonna meet?
Kasi naman, like, hindi ko pa naman sure kung
Ah.
ano yung tingin
So they're both in the same
sa akin.
situation.
Umiiwas muna ako sa gano'n. Alam mo naman yung nangyari sa last one.
Fine. Auto lang naman.
Goto. I miss Goto.
Tara, Goto daw.
After late night Goto King.
Like, what's your after party, after bar food?
Yeah, Goto King.
Goto King. I like Tapsilog. I miss Malate.
Nag-uusapan namin ng past.
What's that? Celia?
Parang flashback lang.
In Malate.
Ilias. Yeah, I remember that.
Our age. Don't ask.
Makakaasawa, makakabahay, makakakotse. Nandun na sila. Ako wala pa. Parang hindi nga ako dun papunta eh.
Yeah, the pressures of what is required of a person of a certain age.
Sama ba akong kaibigan? I mean, I love them, but I don't need to be around them. Heavy, sorry.
David! Oh, layo.
Oh! That's my friend!
Nakita tayong dalawa dito.
Oh, that's your friend?
Karud. Saka pala si Benji, yung sinasabi ko sa'yo kanina.
Oh no. Orgy.
So ganito na nga. Kailangan namin pumunta dun sa bahay ng friend niya. So,
Charles.
nag-aantay lang sila dun na parang, hey. So,
Hi, Charles. I don't think you're gonna be watching this, but hi.
We're watching it.
Steady lang.
Kung hindi kailangan kahawid ngayon natin yung pinsan ko.
lakas mo ang umungon.
Oh, so innocent.
Ano ba sila?
So he's stuck with like gay people and then straight.
Yeah.
Tanong sila.
Sige, siguro next week.
Paano, Fidel? Sabi ka sa ba, we?
Una na kayo, Perps. Katago. Siya, sige. Ewan, nakakaya rin niya sa ingat.
Gusto mo, ito na lang isa.
Ano,
What?
David? Kasama ka sa kanila?
David, matagal ka nang hindi nagdidiligan. Kailangan mo bumuta, no? Tara na.
But I thought they're gonna meet Adrian.
Yeah, I thought so too.
There. Good.
Goto.
Fidel? Gusto ko sanang sabihin sa'yo na nagigets ko yung sinabi mo kanina.
Alin doon?
Yung minsan, iba na napupuntahan yung mga magkakabarkada.
I agree.
Thanks.
Tsaka, gusto ko sana sabihin sa'yo na I think you're not a bad friend.
Thanks.
And gusto ko din sana sabihin sa'yo na it's okay to have new friends.
Tama.
Tama. It's okay.
Sometimes you outgrow some people. You shouldn't be afraid
Secret handshake nyo ba yan?
to meet new people.
Hindi ko kasi kaya
Yeah.
ginagawa nyo ni no Wims at
Okay.
Perps eh.
Sige. Gawa tayo bago.
Alright, sige.
I don't know how to do those.
Sige, ganito.
Secret handshake.
1, 2, may pak yun ah.
Okay.
Pak. Yan, lagyan mo ng boss pataas.
Corny, oh my god.
Talaga ng secret handshake pang bago.
We can't even do handshakes right now.
No. For a long time.
Uy, naka-order na kayo?
Uy, there he is.
Hi, they're back. Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
Mag-sisiping kayo, sit together.
Kanina pa kayo?
Good.
Alam mo na, si Wins tsaka
Contact.
Kung sa gawin mo.
Ayos lang.
Si Elbow.
Iniwan ako ng mga friends ko kasi lahat sila may booking. Nakasama ko yung mga friends ni Fidel. Kaso lahat sila puro straight.
Well, at least you're ending the night with this awesome girl.
Alam mo,
Or awesome, I thought awesome guy.
Sa goto na to ah.
First time mo ba?
Everything's the first tonight. Parang the world is opening up.
Oh, this is not go-to guys. It's goto guys.
Goto guy. That was smart. I didn't catch
Goto's
that.
like congee with like
What's that?
chicken or like inside innards. Yeah.
Boy sleepover.
Oh.
Actually, kailangan ko din umuwi agad.
Aww.
Sorry.
I don't usually go for long-haired guys, but he's sexy.
Dito ko pala yung Yossi ko sa kotse mo.
Tara, sukan mo ako.
Okay, sige. Wait lang.
Wait lang guys ah.
Oh no, this is gonna confuse him.
Are they together or not?
Uy, may ka lang.
Oh no.
Ewan.
Communication
Like that.
problem.
Thanks for tonight.
What if they got together? Dude, hey! That's good. You found a new friend.
Aww. How many episodes is this? It's too short.
So we still have 3.
13 minutes. 13 minutes. These are so short. This is like, you know, one
There,
Game Boy.
Charles Mendoza. Hey, friend. Hey, Charles. I didn't know you do this. How did you do this?
Great job. Oh, this is nice.
Good job.
I
Team
think it needed
TV.
a lot of like
Team
exposure. Like not a lot of people know about it back then. And, yeah, hopefully it has a resurgence and more people would see it and share it and react to it, and comment about it. And,
Anything more than that, the whole idea that it's showing that LGBT people have normal lives or have normal conversations, or they don't have to be a certain way. Like, again, I think maybe that's one of the reasons why they're emphasizing that Fidel is usually mistaken as gay, while David is usually mistaken as straight, because it doesn't really matter. Like, whatever you're wearing doesn't really dictate your gender, doesn't dictate who you want to have a relationship with. And I think that's a good way of showing that.
And I think this episode really showed, like, no matter what group of friendship he gravitates to, gets along like normally, right? And not much of a problem there. And I think I like how it portrays that.
Yeah. And I did the research a few days ago because I was trying to find out about representation So we have the Bechdel test. So the Bechdel test is a way to test like movies or shows if female characters are portrayed um, or passing the Bechdel test, meaning certain like checklists that they have to mark in order for us to really say to show good representation. For LGBT, they have the Vito Russo. Vito Russo Vito Russo test. It's from one of the people who headed GLAAD or GLAAD, and it again tries to test whether the representation or portrayal of LGBT characters are stereotypical or not. So looking at this, let me try to look for that.
GLAAD. That's an organization in the US or something.
Yes. Wait, what does GLAAD mean again? GLAAD. So GLAAD is... Why does it... Gay and Lesbian Alliance Against Defamation. So, yes, so it was founded by Vito Russo. So Vito Russo created the Vito Russo test. So this would basically just show if the portrayal of LGBT characters is, passing or not in film. So, like the three things that they're looking for would be the film should have an identifiable lesbian, gay, bisexual, and or transgender character. So obviously, hanging out as gay characters. The character must not be solely predominantly defined by their sexual orientation or gender identity. So same thing. So the character should not be portrayed a certain way na parang, oy, I'm the token gay person, right? Or I have to be gay.
They're not limited to that.
You're not limited to that. You have to have certain characteristics that, make you unique. And the last one is them being a gay person should be tied to the story and not just an additional character to add a punchline or a joke or a comic relief. So I think hanging out passes like the Vito Russo test in that sense. And I think all shows who have LGBT characters or all shows should at least look at this, right? Not just to add a character so that we have a gay character. So that we have someone to say the funny joke, and things like that. And it's 2020. Like we shouldn't be showing clown or clownery of the LGBT characters because that's how people know about them.
But I mean, like in the Philippines, I don't know. We have like the stereotypical gay characters and all that stuff. I think that's the mainstream, and I'm not sure about the masses, but a lot of people here identify that or see that, and it's ingrained into our culture. And then when something like Hanging Out comes and doesn't have those typical stereotypical characters, it doesn't get much recognition. But the ones with those stereotypical gay people there in a comic relief type of way, they get more attention. So that's kind of...
Because it's two things. Like, you go with the easy route, wherein, okay, let's put a gay character, and then dress him up in a certain way so that he'll be seen as gay or stereotypically gay. Or just put a character, and then just eventually find out, maybe he's into guys, or maybe this girl is into girls, or maybe doesn't really care if like it's a girl or a boy. I think it really goes back to the writers and the directing and what they really want to portray. For most of the stuff in the Philippines, like gay characters are usually used as either a trigger for tragedy, meaning a tragic story, or a comic relief, which is kind of sad.
Yeah. There's nothing in between, nothing it's either extreme. That's which is. But I don't know. Maybe nowadays, since we're in this lockdown and there's more eyes in YouTube and there's more
with the
people
boom of
exploring different
DL,
types.
yeah, I'm really happy with that.
Yeah, I think it's
get more
gonna
exposure.
come back. We're gonna be a little bit more. I think directors and writers are not gonna be a slave to the producers or the financiers of big production, and are able to tell a story that is representative of us without like putting those required like aspects that would make big media spur and all that stuff, right? So hopefully
we still have a long way to go. For the Vito Russo test, it doesn't mean that if it passes Vito Russo test, it's a good film.
Yeah.
But at least on the side of representation and avoiding stereotypical characters, I think it's a good gauge. Going back to Hanging Out, it's a very chill story. It doesn't have to be driven by, again, tragedy or problematic storylines. It's just a simple love story, or at least getting there. So, as we all know, David is kind of confused whether Adrian likes him back, and vice versa. So Adrian's also not so sure.
Which is relatable.
Which is relatable, and I think that's a typical, trope for like any kind of love story, regardless if it's for LGBT or straight people. And I like that they're also involving the perspective of the straight guy, which is Fidel, wherein he's also going through some internal struggles that he's working on with his friends. And, it's not just all centered on sex and gayness and all that stuff.
That's really good. I like the series. I can't wait to see the other next episode.
Yes. So we'll try
we did 2. Because they're very short. Like, it's only 10 minutes per episode.
And I was like, oh no, the second episode that we watched, I want to watch more. And again, we'll try to be as patient as possible, as much as we can. But we really enjoyed the 2 episodes. I think it's a good view on how friends are and how people with LGBT friends are, right?
Yeah, and we're fun. We're fun people. We don't have to be all that flamboyant or whatever, but we're just a bunch of friends getting together and going out. Yeah.
But so this is the third what they call this show that we've watched. So we've watched or reviewed Game Boys, Al plus I was corrected.
Al plus
it's right, not the same. But Al plus and Hanging Out, and we're kind of really enjoying these other shows. We'll try to add some other shows to the roster. We'll try to find out if we have time for other things. We're pretty excited that, or at least cross fingers, that Game Boys will be back next week, right?
Yes,
so I really
for sure.
so.
I can't wait, but let's see, because times are changing and things are happening. I don't know. Let's see.
But I think, like with the tweets of Elmer and Percy, they've been in talks, and they're saying that episode 13 is epic. So if it goes through, we might not be able to do other shows as much. We'll try to see if we can shoot over the weekend for other episodes of Hanging Out, because we're pretty excited with the other developments. I think one of my friends said...
Let's finish it before next week.
Let's see if we can shoot it this weekend so that we can complete Hanging Out. One of my friends said that his favorite episode is episode 4. So looking forward to that. I think it's gonna get to more serious topics, and I'm into that. I'm looking forward to that.
More to discuss, more things to discuss, definitely.
Yeah, so if you guys have other suggestions, we've been posting some compilations and informative videos for the past few days, trying to make do with the time that we have. But if you have other suggestions, please comment below. Type in. We'll try to see if we can put it in our list of things to do for the show. We're really happy that you guys are watching us and subbing with us. Yep. So please stay with us. We'll try to create more content as much as we can. Like and subscribe.
Yeah, exactly. Like
and
the
share.
bell button, whatever.
Yeah, notification. Where's the notification bell? I don't know.
I know. It's somewhere. And sometimes in Zoom you don't know, is it the last one or is it the right side or something? I think it's here. No, I think it's here.
Somewhere. So just click on that.
Somewhere.
So thank you guys again. My name is Gus.
Share it to other people.
Yeah, share it to other people.
Yeah, I whenever we post something, we never really say share, but share.
Please do. And check out we're talking too much about random stuff, but please follow us on Twitter. So it's review_boys, so that you're updated on what we've been doing. If we're gonna be doing a live stream, or if we're gonna be posting a new video, or sometimes we share other reactors and vloggers that we find interesting. So please do that, so that we can grow this community, not just for like VL, not just for Game Boys, but for all different kinds of stories that are being told in this current situation that we have in the quarantine. Okay.
Yeah, this whole quarantine and lockdown, it's this thing that we're doing right now is we're connecting with the outside world.
Yeah.
So connect with us.
Connect with us. Connect with us.
Connect with us.
So guys, again, thank you. My name is Gus.
I'm Will, and we're the Review Boys.
See you next time.
Yeah.